Hello, welcome aboard everyone, and a belated Happy New Year to you all. Thanks for joining me. It's the most perfect day, well, for me, really. -10 it was last night. It's just the beginning of January, and we've had some heavy snow over the last few days. It's now turned into just ice crystals absolutely everywhere. My village and the surrounding areas are just incredible. I put the drone up the other day and just scanned around, and you can see the hills into the distance, Pendle Hill over in Lancashire and the crag that overlooks our village. Just absolutely picture postcard perfect, and it's most perfect day to be out. But I really wanted to camp last night, but a couple of days before I woke up with most incredible sickness, and I was bedridden for the best part of 2 days. And last night I was determined to come out to this spot and camp, because it was due to be -13, and I really fancy the challenge. Let's get me in the sun there we go. So unfortunately that wasn't to be, but I've got the food that I was going to cook last night with me now, and I'll cook that up, at least be able to make a fire, and start planning over the year, I suppose, for the expeditions and so on. So it's a great shame I wasn't out last night. So the first thing to do is get a fire going, and there's a nice little sandbank just next to the stream here where I've brushed the snow off, and that'll be perfect to have a fire, because I can just dig that over and make sure I absolutely leave no trace once the fire's out and I've done the cooking. So I've got about 2 hours worth of sunlight now, so I'll get cracking and make a fire. I'm going to use this knife to batten down some kindling. It's a knife that I made, but I purposefully made it very roughly with a kind of poor finish to it. It's got a micarta handle, which you can still see the sanding marks in there, and I actually put some luminous linings in there, so if I drop it at night I can find it. But all my other knives that I make to quite almost a perfect finish and spend a lot of time on, but I'd never use one if I had one for myself. So I made this micarta handle, and yeah, I'm not afraid to use it because of the the rough finish. I don't know if I've showed you one of these before. It's got a bit crushed, it was in my bag, but it's a section out of an egg box, and what I did was melted some wax, soaked some wood shavings in the wax plus some cotton wool, and then let it set again in the egg box compartment, and chopped them up into 6, and each one's a really good firelighter that lasts quite a long time and lights quite easily. You can fluff a bit of that cotton wool away with just with a fingernail, and it'll take a spark, but just to save time today I'm going to use a match. No, I'm going to use a lighter, sorry. I'd usually chop the kindling a little bit smaller than this, but it's absolutely bone dry, so I'm confident that this will take quite easily. Well, it's certainly taking very quickly, which is good. Let's take you through the ingredients there. We've got a pepper, some oil, coffee there, which I'm going to have shortly. In the background, some Gruyere cheese, some rashers of pancetta plus some chopped up lardons, an egg, and some Hungry Jack dehydrated potatoes, which I'm shortly going to rehydrate. That's not the plan. I thought these needed just cool water to rehydrate, but I suppose not. So I'm just going to heat some water to rehydrate those. That's my coffee delayed anyway. Now we have hot water up to the fill line. which you can see is the sort of crease at the, you can see it inside where the pitch of the roof comes up, you can see the crease. Nice little cast iron skillet there. Warm up a bit of oil. See how cold it is, the oil sort of congealed. Squeeze the water out of these potatoes. Don't actually need that as many as you get, which is absolutely loads, but it should be good to get me going. Now the recipe is, and I saw it on some sort of bushcraft YouTube channel, and I've been trying to find it. I can't find it anywhere, but it's a stuffed pepper with lovely cheese, fried potatoes like these, and an egg, and I'm going to put a bit of pancetta in there as well. And I wish I could remember where I found it, because I'm just having to wing it really, because I can't remember which YouTube channel it was. Maybe you can point me to it in the description or the comments, but I can't for the life of me find it, and I'm hoping I'm doing this correctly. A few more. In my Dutch oven now, I'm just, can't see it probably, I'm just cooking down these lardons. Those dehydrated potatoes are now well and truly done. So I'll just move that to the side. We've got this. This is salt, pepper and mixed herbs. Pack it all in. Sod it. Put that on like that. And work out how the top went back on. That looks about right. And that probably I'm gonna have to take the lid, lock the top of the stem off. I was going to use that as a handle. Right, I'm going to turn this fire into a decent sort of shape for the Dutch oven now. I've got some good hot coals. I'm not too bothered about the Dutch oven being warmed from the bottom, so just have a few embers there. But the most important thing is it gets all round heat. I'll pop that in like that and then build the coals around it. and I have no idea how long that will take. Well, I don't know how long that'll take, probably half an hour. And so I'll try and use, hopefully the coals are hot enough to make a cup of coffee. But I'll have to get those slices of pancetta that I was looking forward to, because I just haven't got a logistical way of getting those on as well, so I'll have to have those in a sandwich at home. And yeah, it should be interesting. I really wish I could remember which channel it was. If you can direct me to it so I can do it better next time, then put some comment below, won't you? But as ever, if you're enjoying the channel, please give it a like and subscribe if you can. Likes are more important. Really still hovering about the same subscribers as I was a month ago, really. So there's little or no movement. It just gives me the sort of impetus to keep going, a good sort of incentive. So tell your friends if they like this sort of thing, and let's just try and get those numbers up a little bit. I need this. Oh, it's good. Much needed. Oh. Cheers. Right, well that's had nearly half an hour. Oh, I usually cheat and have a quick look, but I won't. I'll bring you for the reveal. See whether we've managed. Got that okay? There we are. Dun 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 dun. 3, 2, 1. Well, yeah, I think that looks pretty okay. I have no idea how to handle this, so I'm just going to lift it just like that. Right, well, by all accounts this should be nice and gooey inside, which it is. Piping hot, look at that. Let's cut into it. Whoa. What about that? Let's try a bit. Oh, it's delicious. I wouldn't eat more than a couple of those a week, because you've seen what's in it, but God, that's quite something else. Let's try another bit. I love a neat little fire, and that's providing so much warmth now. The sun's going down. It's still, I'm in obviously a little stream bed here, and I've lost it quite a while ago, and I can feel that away from the fire it's still pretty cold. So it's nice just to get that little intense, very neat fire to keep me warm, and I'm going to sit here and just enjoy the flame, enjoy the warmth, enjoy being outdoors rather than the sort of day and a half that I've had in bed, which is not me. I hate it. I'm never ill. Well, I say that. You see on these videos, I've been in and out of hospital the last 4 years, but I don't know why I said it. Yeah, I'm always ill, but I hate being ill. So I'm going to let this fire burn out. What an idiot, yeah. Hernia, kidney stones, Achilles. Apart from that, yeah, 100%. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't get out for a camp last night, but I've just been coughing and spluttering all evening and not enjoying it myself, and therefore it would have kind of come across on the camera that I wasn't having a great time. But lots of plans. Part-time has started now. I'm actually in one of my part-time weeks off at the moment, so plenty of time to get out, enjoy the wild camping, and to enjoy sharing it with you. So don't know when the next one will be out, but I'll get it out as soon as possible, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.